This is Felix Mischker, the biggest tennis YouTuber in the world. Last year he achieved his main goal of earning 1 ATP point, placing him among ATP ranked players like Alcaraz, Sinner or Djokovic. His next goal is break into the top 1000 ATP rankings and become a regular Grand Slam player. And this is me, an amateur tennis player who has been playing for just 4 years. But I'm totally hungry for improvement. My dream is to reach my full tennis potential while growing my small YouTube channel along the way. I don't know if I will achieve it, but I'm loving every moment of this YouTube and tennis journey so far. And today I decided to train as hard as Felix for a full 24 hours. So let's check it out. It was not so bad. I imagine it would be like worse than it was. Let's go. Guys, if you like this video, please smash the like and subscribe button. It will help me a lot. Thank you. Okay, so Felix's morning routine continues with a morning stretch. I gave it a try and I highly recommend it. Even if you don't play sports regularly, it's a great way to start your day. I felt very refreshed after this. I know, it's not so easy to get up and exercise, but I think it's like a drug. Once you overcome the initial hurdle, it can become a part of your daily routine. I also added some core exercises because I had an intense tennis session ahead and I wanted to warm up properly to prepare my body for high intensity training. For breakfast I went with oats, a bit of milk and a lot of seeds, chia, hemp and flax seeds, which I believe are great for our health. A little bit of fruit on top as a bonus. Guys, while I was eating, I just found out the first difference between me and Felix. While Felix can be fully focused on tennis since it's his full-time job, I had to take a vacation from work. But I believe I am not only one from our amateur tennis world who's done that. If you have also taken a vacation from a work, let me know in the comments below. I believe I am not only one. So, my morning session is done, so let's jump straight into the tennis court. Guys, be honest, how many of you do a proper warm-up before a game? I think it's a crucial part of amateur sport. Since I started training more intensely and frequently, warming up has become a regular part of my routine. It is also a great way to prevent injuries. Yes, injuries can still happen even with a proper warm-up, but at least you know you did your best to avoid them. So, are you team a warm-up or not? Let me know in the comments below. And yeah, the tennis wall. I think adding a warm-up with the wall before your match is a real game changer. It might be an old school, but it's very helpful from my perspective. Unfortunately, there are not a lot of tennis walls in my city, just 2 or 3 of them. How many tennis walls do you have in your city? Are they free? Let me know, I am really curious about that. During these exercises, I really focus on my technique, shifting my body weight through the ball and finishing with my elbow up. Lately, I have been thinking about changing my forehand to catch my racket with my non-dominant hand. I haven't made a final decision yet, but I like this style. It helps me finish with my elbow up and I think it adds more spin to the ball. So guys, last week I had a session with one coach and we were discussing about my technique, mainly on my backhand technique, and he told me one interesting thing. He told me what I'm doing wrong. I'm like losing time when I'm pushing my racket with my non-dominant hand. So basically something like this, that I'm like this and then I'm rotating, so like two different movements. First, I'm trying to pushing my arm with my non-dominant hand. And then I'm rotating and then I'm losing the time. So instead, he told me that I should do something like this, that I'm immediately turning my torso, like I'm doing from forehand side. So basically something like this. So nothing with my hand and then rotating, just immediately turn my torso and then
he also told me that I'm over rotating. So basically I'm doing something like this and it's not so good. So instead I should push my chest more and stay in this position. So I'm trying to implement this change into my game. Basically, to be honest, I overlooked this mistake. I didn't know that I'm doing this. Sometimes it's good that someone from outside take a look on your game and told you what you are doing wrong. So I'm really thankful for this session, and hopefully this small change will improve my backhand. I know it won't happen overnight, but I will work hard on this change. So let's go, let's try this.
Guys, it feels like immediate improvement. At least that's how it seems to me. Sure, it was just hand-feeding drills, but you know, you have to start somewhere. It will take 1,000 of repetition to get it into my muscle memory, but I believe it will be worth it. Next up are medicine ball exercises. Yeah, we all know that pros like Felix are doing it, but why do amateur players skip this part of the game? I don't know, but I definitely want to keep doing it. It was really great. It is an amazing feel when you switch from the medicine ball back to your racket. The racket feels as light as air and you can swing effortlessly. These exercises are tough and I trained really hard. This wasn't just for the channel. Here is the proof.
It's not so easy, huh?
Guys, if there's any obvious mistake in my technique that I might be overlooking, feel free to let me know. I would love to hear your feedback and consider any potential corrections. I noticed that pushing my chest forward is also beneficial during a slice. I can definitely gain more power that way. The last tennis session of the day was serving. I haven't spent much time training my serve in the past, but I'm changing this habit. This summer I feel like I have made small improvements. I'm more consistent, but I'm still searching for more power. Hopefully I will find it one day. Also, big thanks to my dad for spending some time with me and feeding me some balls. At the end of the session we tried to hit a few balls together and he did very well, I guess. What do you think? Guys, if you enjoy my content, please consider hitting the subscribe button to help me reach my goal of 1000 subscribers. Thanks for the support. And here is quick energy boost before my gym session. During summer days I really love to eat a lot of fruits. Before training I have one task to take care of. I recently bought a new RF9 bag, but I noticed that the top handle was on the wrong side. So I went back to the shop for an exchange. Of course, I couldn't resist checking out the new Roger racket while I was there. It's tempting, but I'm really not sure if I could handle this machine. Regarding the bag, they accepted my complaint and I got the new one. I added a bit more money and I upgraded to the 15th bag, so I'm happy. And here is my gym session. It's a new training center in our city with some great tennis courts, as you can see. After 10 minutes of warm-up, I jumped straight into the session. Guys, here is Felix. And here is me. I am not as stable as Felix at all, but you know, I haven't tried tennis exercises in the gym before, so I need to learn the proper technique first. The goal for this session was to finish without injury and try some new exercises. Enjoy!
Okay, so the third and last session is ahead of me. Yeah, it will be like tennis session with some point play. Yeah, I need to admit that I feel fatigue, but it's nothing serious. I still can play. In this third session, I'll give it all. Hopefully there will be like no injury, because today there was a lot of hours on and also off the court with high intensity. But yeah, I will try it. I will go for it. And let's see how this day will end. So, vamos! Guys, do you use mini tennis before a match? I think it's important for improving touch and technique. I really like my touch here. I felt the ball very well, and it was a good sign before playing. I have to admit that I also love free hitting. I wouldn't want to only play matches with points like a lot of players do. I love the feeling of focusing on the length of my strokes and all the details. After free hitting, we played some super tie breaks. Here is one of them. Okay guys, it's morning, and yesterday it was the most intense tennis day in my life. I spent 5 hours on the court and 2 hours in the gym. And you know what? I love it. I really can't imagine that I would do it on a regular basis. Yeah, but it's impossible because, you know, I have like family, job and other responsibilities. So yeah, it's not possible. But at least yesterday I found out that I really need to add a gym session into my tennis journey. And I'm also wondering to add physio sessions. So we will see. And how do I feel? Basically, I feel fine. Yeah, my back is a little sore, I'm kind of tired, but nothing serious. I think one day off and I'll be back on the court. So I'm really surprised, but in a good way. So I can train really hard. It's really good. And yeah, I will do it. I will train hard. So do not forget to smash that like and subscribe button, and see you in the next video. Vamos!